Hi, I'm Rachel McMillan, the instructor for CG 130, Today's Careers, with a focus on green careers. And I'm here today with Regina Hauser. She's the Executive Director of the Natural Step Network. And we appreciate your time today, Regina.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming to our office. The Natural Step Network is a nonprofit organization. We focus on sustainability. We're really trying to motivate organizations to act towards sustainability by using the Natural Step framework. We are the national headquarters here in Portland, and we are part of an international network that includes 9 different countries. And our international headquarters are currently in Stockholm, Sweden.
What are some of your main responsibilities as Executive Director of Natural Step Network?
As the Executive Director, I act as the CEO of the organization. I am directly responsible to the Board of Directors. I hire our staff. I am responsible for the strategy of the organization. I also do quite a bit of public speaking and work with the teams who are doing the consulting arm of the work as well.
And what was your own career and educational path that led you to this position?
You've heard the term recovering lawyer, I'm sure, a few times. I was a partner with a local law firm and was with that firm for almost 17 years. My area of practice was intellectual property litigation and advisory work. So my educational background is I have an undergraduate degree in communications and a law degree.
And what were are there some other positions in there that you held in between being an attorney and being exec director? How did that transition happen?
There was about a 14-day transition between practicing law and going to this. I did have some experience in participating in the management of the firm. I was the hiring partner for a number of years and also worked with our pro bono clinic quite a bit. But I really went directly from the law to this new career 7 years ago.
Okay, thanks. And could you provide us kind of with an overview of some trends in sustainability?
Well, it's been an interesting ride for the last couple of years with respect to after The Inconvenient Truth came out. We've seen a lot more interest with respect to business interest. Businesses are recognizing that this is important. I would say 10 years ago, the businesses that were focused on sustainability, it was really very much leader-driven from a passion by a leader or some group in an organization. It now has a greater business focus. Of course, this latest economic change has made things more difficult for many businesses. Certainly the areas where we're seeing a lot of activity and still employment is in the areas related to energy, kind of the full spectrum, going from renewable energy to rehabilitating homes and buildings, existing buildings, and that type of work.
And what are some of your favorite resources that you use to stay informed of new developments in sustainability?
Well, I'm a heavy user of the internet, so I would say that generally there are a number of publications. For fun, I go to Grist because you need a little humor in sustainability. It can all get rather grim. And look to Green Business and a number of other websites, and also a number of different publications, and then also locally Sustainable Industries Journal, publications like that.
So for somebody who wasn't going to be staying in the Portland area or even in Oregon, are there some other areas around the country that have opportunity related to sustainability?
Yeah, I actually think there's opportunities throughout the country. I think we have a tendency to think of ourselves as kind of being in a bit of a bubble and that there isn't anything else out there. I mean, we've seen a lot of activities in places in the Midwest, in what's known as the Michiana area, Indiana, Michigan. We've seen activities in Wisconsin. You see the wind energy programs in Texas. So there's lots of different places besides Oregon, and to say nothing of course, Washington and California very nearby.
Mm-hmm. And finally, what advice would you have for somebody who wants to pursue a career in sustainability or a green career?
Sure. There is no such thing as a sustainability position. In terms of sustainability can be part of any career, and I generally recommend to people to find their strengths and incorporate those into their sustainable ambitions. So if you're an accounting type and you really are, that's your strength, then you can pursue sustainability with those talents. Likewise, if you're an engineer, you may want to be involved in developing new technology. That's another type. There's careers in marketing that involve sustainability. Any position can incorporate sustainability.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time today and your information. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.